Right, it's time now for Focus. Today we head to California, the US state with the most sanctuary cities. Their city is providing refuge to undocumented migrants. Donald Trump wants the sanctuary system undone, but there's a bill seeking to make California a sanctuary state. Valérie Defer and Heidi Fitzpatrick report.
In Los Angeles, thousands take to the streets demanding protection for undocumented immigrants.
Say it clear! Immigrants are welcome here! Say it loud, say it clear!
The goal? Expand sanctuary city policies throughout the state of California.
Well, it allows people to continue going to school, working, staying with their families, and just to be able to live without fear.
These people feel they're in Donald Trump's crosshairs as he turns campaign promises into action. They fear mass deportation of all undocumented immigrants, not just those with criminal records. That means people like Mimi Martinez, who was brought to America illegally from Mexico when she was just 6 years old.
What's at risk for you? Everything. Everything. My whole life is here. You know, this is home for me. My business is here. My family is here. My husband is here. Like, there's no way for me to go home, in quotes, when I am home.
After President Trump signed an executive order targeting immigrants, there's been a rise in raids by federal agents. In Los Angeles, about 160 undocumented immigrants were arrested in 1 week, spreading fear among the estimated 1 million city residents without legal status.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm proud of you.
At this non-profit organization, volunteer lawyer Grilia Vegas tells families how to prepare for the worst.
How to react if the police or an immigration agent comes knocking at your door. First of all, your home is your sanctuary. You let your friends in, not your enemies, right? So don't open the door. You're going to say, I didn't know. What was I supposed to do? It was the police. Well, no, under no circumstances.
For many here, life in America is now tainted by the risk they'll be separated from their families.
Is the person who will take care of my daughter be able to bring her where I will be deported?
Norma Solan has 5 children, all of whom are U.S. citizens, but she and her husband could be taken from their home and lives at any moment.
When my dad doesn't come home or gets home late, I start to feel anxious and I feel like crying.
They wait for their daddy. They know at what time he should be at home and when he is late. They think he has been arrested for driving or at his work. That is how they feel. They are always scared.
More than 30 cities in California have declared themselves sanctuary cities. That means they restrict local police from cooperating with federal officers. City Council member Sal Tinajero voted to make his community a sanctuary city shortly after Donald Trump was elected.
This is where we took a very historic vote to make ourselves a sanctuary city.
It was an act of resistance against Trump's policy.
It was a unanimous vote, so I was pleasantly surprised that it was a unanimous vote. It sent a very strong message to our community, but also to the President of the United States.
What message?
A message that we were not going to take this lightly, that we were not going to comply with his executive order to start deporting our undocumented citizens here in the city of Santa Ana. Resistance
could prove to be costly. If Trump follows through on his threat to punish sanctuary cities, Santa Ana runs the risk of losing up to $100 million in federal funding.
They can't use their funding to try to intimidate you. So I think we are protected 100%. I don't believe he will be able to take 1 cent, and if he does, we'll get it back through lawsuits. But we are prepared here in the state of California to join any other states to file lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit when we believe that our rights under the Constitution are being violated.
Police officers could find themselves on the front lines in this battle over sanctuary cities. Carlos Rojas is Santa Ana's police chief. His city is 80% Hispanic.
Hola. Hi there. How's business going?
President Trump wants local police to assist his immigration crackdown by alerting federal agents when they detain an undocumented immigrant, even if they haven't been convicted of a crime.
We don't ask anybody for their immigration status, and that has not been a practice here at the Santa Ana Police Department, and I don't see us doing that in the future either.
Rojas says his top priority is a good relationship with the communities he serves.
When we arrest people for crimes that they've committed, crimes related to state law or local law, we need people to come forward, give us information. We need people to be witnesses. We need cooperative people that have been victimized. And so we need that trust.
For now, undocumented immigrants may be safe in Santa Ana, but in neighboring cities, Donald Trump's deportation threats loom large. In a deeply divided nation, California is preparing to take a stand against the president's efforts as it moves to become America's first sanctuary state.